You're 8 years old, and from the moment you put on pads, you were taught that violence was a language, and you learned to speak it fluently. While other kids were dreaming of throwing touchdowns, you were playing back Ray Lewis hits on YouTube and practicing your war face in the mirror. You weren't chasing glory, you were chasing pain, and you've been addicted to the chaos ever since your first tackle. By middle school, you're not just making tackles, you're making statements. You're the reason running backs start hesitating at the line of scrimmage. Slot receivers start hearing footsteps before they even catch the ball. High school, you're the quarterback of the defense as a sophomore, calling plays, reading offenses, making grown men on the sideline nervous when you start pointing and barking assignments. Your highlight tape looks like a compilation of personal vendettas. 17 tackles in the state championship, 3 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and that hit on the tight end that made him rethink his career path. College recruiters don't just want you, they need you. Every major program is selling you the same dream. We're going to build our defense around you. And why wouldn't they? You're the kind of linebacker that makes offensive coordinators throw their headsets. You choose the powerhouse program with the tradition and the jerseys that mean something. Day 1, you're competing for the starting spot. By week 3, you are the starting spot. The seniors respect you. The coaches trust you. The offense practices against you and goes home sore. Junior year, you're leading the team in tackles, but more importantly, you're leading them in intensity. When you talk, the whole defense listens. When you make a play, the whole stadium feels it. Senior year, you're a unanimous All-American, Dick Butkus Award finalist, the kind of linebacker that gets remembered in the same sentence as the legends. NFL scouts aren't just watching you, they're taking notes on how to teach other players to be you. The combine is your personal showcase. You run a 4.5 40 at 240 pounds. You bench press numbers that make offensive linemen nervous. Your vertical jump is higher than most safeties. But here's what really impresses scouts. Your football IQ test scores are off the charts. Draft night arrives and you're projected top 15, maybe top 10 if a team falls in love with your instincts. You're wearing the suit, sitting with family, waiting for your name. The first 10 picks fly by. Quarterbacks, edge rushers, offensive tackles. Then you hear it. With the 12th pick in the NFL draft, your name, your moment, your dream. The contract is solid, 4 years, mostly guaranteed. Your agent reminds you that linebackers who can think and hit like you don't come around often. You're not just getting drafted, you're getting drafted to be the guy. Training camp is your introduction to NFL speed. Everything happens faster, the offensive coordinators are smarter, the running backs are more patient, the tight ends are bigger. But you adapt, because that's what great linebackers do. They evolve. Week 1, you're starting middle linebacker for an NFL team. The offensive coordinator across the field has been scheming against linebackers for 20 years. The running back you're facing rushed for over 1,400 yards last season. The tight end you're covering has 40 career touchdowns. Welcome to the NFL, kid. First play from scrimmage. You diagnose the run correctly, fill your gap, and make the tackle for a 2-yard gain. The veteran running back gets up, pats your helmet, and says, "Good hit, Rook. You think you've got this figured out." Third play, play action. You bite on the fake. The tight end runs right past you, and it's 6 points. The quarterback doesn't even look your way when he throws it. He knew you'd bite before you did. This is what you learn your rookie year. NFL offenses aren't just trying to score on you, they're trying to make you think. They're trying to make you guess. They're trying to make you wrong. Every week is a chess match, and you're still learning the rules while playing grandmasters. You finished your rookie season with 120 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles. Defensive Rookie of the Year conversations. Pro Bowl alternate. The future looks bright. But you also finished with 12 missed tackles, 4 blown coverages, and that one play in week 14 where you got juked so hard you ended up on SportsCenter's not top 10. Because that's what being a rookie linebacker teaches you. Excellence isn't enough. You need to be perfect. And perfect is exhausting. Years 2 through 6 are when you realize why they call it the grind. You're not learning anymore, you're surviving. Every Sunday, you're absorbing hits from 250-pound running backs who run 4.4 40s. Every play, you're reading keys from quarterbacks who've been fooling linebackers since before you were born. Your body becomes a collection of managed injuries. Your left shoulder clicks when you raise it above your head. Your right knee swells after every game. Your back spasms on Tuesday mornings. But you play through it because that's what linebackers do. The hits aren't just physical anymore, they're cumulative. Every collision deposits a little more damage in your account, and you're starting to realize the balance is getting high. You're making Pro Bowls now. You're getting all-pro votes. You're the heartbeat of the defense. But you're also taking cortisone shots to get through the week and Advil to get through the day. Your rookie contract ends, and the negotiations are interesting. You want to get paid like the elite linebacker you've become. The front office wants to pay you like a system player who benefits from good coaching. Your agent reminds you that linebacker contracts don't look like quarterback contracts. You sign the extension. 4 years, decent money, but not life-changing money. Not compared to what the quarterback makes, not compared to what the edge rusher makes, not even compared to what the safety makes. Because you play linebacker. Because you're replaceable. Because every college has 3 linebackers who can run and hit, and only 1 quarterback who can read a defense. You're 29 years old, and you're losing a step. Not according to the film. You're still making every tackle, still calling the right plays, still leading the defense. But according to the analytics department, your burst is down 3% from last season. 3%! That's the difference between elite and declining. The team starts talking about managing your snaps. They draft a linebacker in the 3rd round, just for depth. They start giving you veteran rest days during practice. They start asking you if you're feeling okay after every game. What they're really asking is, are you done yet? The rookie they drafted, he's fast, he's healthy, he's cheap. He runs a 4.4 40 and doesn't need cortisone shots to get out of bed. He also missed 6 tackles in his first preseason game and got lost in coverage twice. But he's got upside. You've got mileage. Week 3, you make a mistake. 1 blown coverage, 1 touchdown pass. 1 play where you're half a step slow and the tight end gets behind you. It happens to every linebacker, even Hall of Famers. But you're 29, so it's not a mistake. It's a sign of decline. Suddenly, every tackle you make is still showing flashes. Every play you make is proving he's still got something left. Every game you play is viewed through the lens of Father Time. The rookie starts getting more snaps, not because he's better, but because he's younger. The coaches start talking about the future and developing talent. The front office starts talking about cap management and getting younger. You're not declining, you're just not improving anymore. And in the NFL, if you're not getting better, you're getting replaced. You don't announce your retirement, you just stop getting calls. The team releases you after 8 seasons. The press release thanks you for your leadership and professionalism. You're old, expensive, and we've moved on. You work out for a few teams. You pass every physical test. You still know the game better than coaches half your age. But you're 31 years old in a league that thinks 31 is ancient for a linebacker. 1 team offers you a contract. Veteran minimum, 1 year, no guarantees. You'll be a backup, a mentor, a coach on the field. You'll make less money than the punter and get fewer snaps than the long snapper. You take it because you're not ready to stop. You take it because you still love the game. You take it because you don't know who you are without football. The season is torture. You watch from the sideline as the starter makes the same mistakes you made as a rookie. You watch him miss tackles you would have made in your sleep. You watch him get confused by formations you've been reading for a decade. But he's 24 and runs a 4.4 40, so he's the future. You're 31 and run a 4.6 40, so you're the past. Mid-season, they put you on injured reserve with a knee injury that doesn't exist. You've been cut, but they're doing it quietly, respectfully, like putting down an old dog. You clean out your locker on a Tuesday afternoon when the facility is empty. No cameras, no farewell speeches, no ceremony. Just you, your gear, and the silence of a career ending. Now you're watching games from your couch, and every linebacker on TV makes you think, I could still do that. Some of them you're right about. Some of them you're wrong about. All of them you're jealous of. Your body hurts when it rains. Your knees crack when you stand up. Your back seizes when you sleep wrong. You're 32 years old and you feel like you're 60. But you know what hurts more than your body? Watching linebackers who aren't half as smart as you were, half as instinctive as you were, half as passionate as you were. And they're making twice as much money as you ever did. You gave the game everything. Your body, your mind, your prime years, your health. You were the heartbeat of every defense you played on. And what did you get? A few Pro Bowls, some All-Pro votes, and a body that reminds you every morning that you used to play football. But here's the thing. If you could do it all over again, you would. Because there's nothing like the moment before the snap when you've diagnosed the play and you know exactly what's coming. There's nothing like the sound of pads colliding when you make the perfect tackle. There's nothing like the feeling of controlling the middle of the field and knowing that nothing gets past you. That's what you remember. That's what you miss. That's what made it all worth it.